Oh, shit. What's going on, everybody? Just made a little gas stop. I hope you enjoyed the little scenic ride through St. Louis. Filled up my tank. I am ready to go. Now you might be asking yourself, D-Cycle, what are you doing in St. Louis today? Well, I'm going down to meet my buddy Mark, who's also known as Muppet Moto. We're going to go out riding in the Missouri hillsides. Check out some place to eat. Look at this guy on the Honda Monkey. I really want to test ride those. Those look so fun. But yeah, looking forward to today. The weather's beautiful. It's been beautiful all week. It's been probably in the mid 80s. It's probably in the upper 70s right now. Maybe low 80s. I've got my long sleeve flannel on, my riding pants. I feel great. There's a little bit of wind coming, so that'll help if it ends up getting too humid today. But I'm excited. I haven't been riding in Missouri too much. This will be not really a first, but probably the longest visit I'll have in Missouri, and riding out here in the hillsides and near the river. This should be awesome. Tell you what, I do prefer living out in a rural area because there is just so much traffic here. There's another bike, little cafe style. It's cool. So we'll be at Mark's pretty soon. I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Leo. Oh my God. Oh, hi.
She's too excited.
You're adorable, though. How's Jeff doing?
Good.
He's a happy camper?
Huh?
Is he happy?
He's happy.
Yeah, he looks happy.
Yeah. I gunned it going out of the gas station. Not the gas station, but I got some food at the store. Came out of that light and just got on it. He's feeling good.
Ready to scream? How much did that bike hold again?
3.3.
3.3? Okay.
Well,
That's the same as a Sporty.
yeah. It looks bigger than that, but it's not.
Yeah, it's wider. So this is a pretty nice place. Chandler Hill Winery out in, is this considered Chester?
Defiance, Missouri.
Out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I like the vibe here. It's nice. Looks like they're going to have some live entertainment going on. Yeah, I have to bring the wife here sometime. It looks like a good time.
I think Mrs. D. Cycle would like it.
Oh yeah, yeah, she loves wineries. So Mark took the trek all the way back to go get his battery pack and his phone. He left it in his bike. As you can see, he's running all the way down there by himself. We had a shuttle take us here. He could have taken the shuttle, but he just decided to trek it. So we just got our food. Took a little while, but it looks totally worth it if you ask me.
The brisket burger?
Brisket burger.
Yeah,
that looked good too.
It's good.
All right, so we're all done. We're gonna head out now. Muppet Moto has returned. And we're off. That place was really good. It was just freaking busy as shit. Made for getting service a little difficult, but we ate. We had a drink. It was pretty good. Now we're back on the old dusty trail. So I think we're going to hit up, there was a scenic view on the way down here, a mile or two up the road. We're going to hit that up and then continue to ride for a little while. Oh shit! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Shit, man. Here, grab a hold of it right here.
It's actually pretty good.
Grab a hold of it right here. I'm gonna put your stand down. You didn't hurt your pain or anything. You sure you're fine?
I'm totally good.
Okay. I just want to check. Did you lose your pedal? Your brake pedal? We got to find that. Here, hold, let me move up and park, and I'm gonna watch and make sure you get over there all right. Okay. Let's see, how did... Yeah, it broke that off.
That's okay.
Clean.
That can be replaced with a screw right here.
Oh, there's a screw on that side, okay. Are you gonna be okay to ride it like that, or are you just gonna use the front brake? Okay. If we need to go back to your place right away, that's fine. You know, I'm kind of surprised those guys saw it happen and they didn't come over and say anything.
Really?
Yeah. That guy on that sport bike was right behind us. Yeah, didn't even stop and say anything. Okay. Alright, so back at Mark's house, made it back safe and sound. Just doing a little assessment here, just doing a little cleanup.
Ow.
Surprisingly, there wasn't much damage done at all.
My pride is hurt.
Yeah, it'll hurt your ego, but most important thing is you're okay.
You always have to pay attention.
Yep.
I was going maybe 5 miles an hour. I didn't even hit the brake. So you just got to pay attention to your balance at all times.
That's for sure.
Hot. You know what? Now that it's cleaned off, that's really not that bad.
No, it always looks worse when it's dirty.
You like that?
Look at this collection of guitars he has. This is insane. Like I don't own this many pair of underwear, but you own this many guitars. Alright everybody, here we are, America's Highway, good old Route 66. So let's talk about what happened. I knew it was very bruising to Mark's ego because he even mentioned it on the ride home. Now, a lot of Mark's audio that he tried capturing today so we could pretty much make it a dual vlog without him having a GoPro. It didn't work out too well, so that's why there's a lot of like music over the riding footage. But you know, we were having a good time. We were just, you know, exploring some new roads I never rode on before. A little bit. They got a little twisty in spots. They got pretty scenic. The winery was cool. It was just real busy, you know. But we left the winery to go check out the scenic view area that overlooks the river, just right off the road there. And right where we pulled in, there was a lot of loose gravel in the parking area. And we pulled in very slow because we knew it was there. And Mark even said just before his bike tipped over, look out for the loose gravel. And then 2 seconds later, you know, his bike tips over to the right. Fortunately, there wasn't any significant damage to his bike. His pipes got a little scraped up. Very minimal damage on those. I think it was the foot peg that saved his bike in a lot of ways, and his mirror may have taken a chip or something like that. But overall, Mark's lucky. The only thing that really got damaged was his brake foot control peg. It completely snapped off. But that's an easy fix for him. He can probably get a replacement fairly cheap. But he was able to get the bike back home just using the front brake. He could still, his foot brake still worked, but he said he mostly uses his front brake. But everything worked just fine for him. Now he wants me to use this footage. He wanted me to use this footage in this video so that other people can learn from it. Now I told him right after this happened, I made sure he was okay. We made sure the bike could run and was in good shape to ride back to his house. But I said, Mark, we won't use this footage. I said I got it on camera, but I said I won't use it. And he said, no, I insist you use it. Please do. Please put it in the video. So I'm going to. And I'm not doing this for clickbait and views, because I genuinely want this video to help you guys to learn from Mark's mistake, which is what he wanted me to do. But pretty much in a nutshell, like he said earlier, just make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're paying attention to the type of road you're on, whether it's rocky, whether it's potholy, whether there's cracks in the road, there's grooves. Just be aware and be careful, because he wasn't even going 5 miles an hour when he tipped over. And he went right over. Thank God he was fine. Not a scratch on him. So the bike took a little bit of damage, but, you know, nothing severe. You can replace a bike, you can't replace a buddy. But Mark is totally fine, and I'm glad we were able to get back to his house with no problems. So while we're talking about the subject of, you know, dropping a bike, tipping a bike over, go ahead and leave your story below. I mean, I'm curious to see if you guys have been through a scenario like this. You know, they said there's two types of riders. There's the riders that have gone down, and there's the riders that are going to go down. And you know, I'm a believer in that. I think it'll happen to everybody at some point. Just hopefully it's very minimal on what it does to the rider and to the bike, like what happened with Mark today. So this road I'm on is old historic Route 66, and it will be a part of the Midwest Moto Meet-Up route I've got planned for September. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go straight through this intersection here. I'm actually going to take a left, but if you go straight, there's some attractions up ahead on the road. There's an old antique mall that has lots of oddball stuff out in their lawn, like a big pink elephant and a Paul Bunyan statue, and there's like a UFO. There's an old 50s style diner that looks like a big, I think, cupcake or a ice cream sundae. I think they actually serve ice cream there, which is pretty cool. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for joining me in today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps out the channel a ton. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Make sure you hit that bell. That way you know when I got videos out just like this one. Remember, RSVP for the Midwest Moto Meetup at Great Egret's website right here, and I'll put it in the description below. Until next time, You guys take it sleazy. I will see you in the next video.